Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. Now, I'm a little late to this, but better late than never because we got news as to what we can expect for mid-month, which is going to be dropping in just a couple days time, literally on the 19th, like always. And thankfully, this is by far the easiest skip that we have gotten thus far, and you guys can just, I'll worry about it anything. Just continue saving for the anniversary. 100 million download special. Karakurizer summons hero coming soon. And we got the GOAT! The GOAT! Kon! This guy's gonna solo all of BBs. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is a complete farmer banner. Meaning that if you guys already have farmers for being able to farm content like links up potions, droplets, coins, you guys can skip. There's nothing that you guys need to summon for. No guild quest character, no limit breaker character. So like, very nice. And these guys will be added into the premium pool. So just letting you guys know right now. What's interesting though is that if you go to step 10, you'll get the pity ticket. So they have completely decided to change the crown format, which is pretty interesting, just to bait you guys into summoning. Which, obviously, I don't recommend you guys do 10 steps on this. Yeah, we have ourselves Kon, which is going to be Tech, and Ururu, who has finally gotten a new character after so many years, is a power character. Let's just take a look at what these characters offer. So, obviously, if you go to step 10, you'll be able to get the pity ticket, and you can choose between Kon and Ururu. I'm hoping that this does carry over to, like, the crown format summons for every single mid-month, because this will be very good just to be able to pick the character you want. Like, let's say for mid-month we get ourselves a 1,000-year blower banner, right? This will be good. Just saying. Anywho, let's just go down and see what we have to take a look at. Kon, he is going to be a technique Hollow Killer. I believe this guy is melee. Yeah, he is melee. And as you guys can see with all these skills, he is a farmer. So, like, yeah, mainly for coins and I believe crystals and jewels. Yeah, there we go. Exactly what we are seeing here. And oh boy, this guy has Frenzy 1 in 2025? Crazy, bro. Crazy. We're regressing, but let's be honest. This guy's a farmer. And farming content. It's ridiculously easy. You don't even need Friendly 2, you don't need the SP boost, you don't need any of the crazy stuff that a lot of the new characters give out. Like, those skills are mainly for meta characters. This is not a meta character, so I can forgive them. So yeah. Frenzy 1, Berserker 60, 100% Purity, Devastation of 50%, Guard Break plus hit hidden enemies, does have recharge time of minus 12% because he has coin drop via the soul trait. Yeah, what else? Coin drop 70%. With the skill, it's 100%. Crystal jewel drop of 50%. And then has team party increased movement speed of 20%. I believe this is new because it used to be for a specific attribute, and here it just is to the entire team, which I'll definitely take. I like it. And then has team party technique attribute character strong attack damage of 20%. Not bad. I mean, I don't mind the skills whatsoever. And then in abilities, he has Havoc of 20, Sprint plus 1, and 20% stamina recovery to the entire team, which, I mean, fine. Nothing wrong with that. And we'll take a look at the character's kit in a minute, but I believe that this guy has, like, double lunges on his kit. So, yeah, Ururu. Now, I do like what they did with Ururu because it's very interesting for two good reasons. This character is a farmer, but look at the soul trait. She's the very first character to pick up double soul traits of being able to farm both Technic Link Slot Potions of +5 and 17% droplets. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a really cool concept for epic raids. If you're just trying to farm potions and droplets, I don't remember if you can farm droplets in epic raids. Do feel free to correct me in the comment section down below. But this is actually pretty nice. It's better than the Link Slot Potions +5 links already, which is crazy to think about. And then the second thing is, this character actually is a mini buffer to all power characters, realistically speaking. Has the Mugetsu link as a skill, and then this right here, power attribute character damage to status summon infected enemies of 30%. This could be good for Bankai Senjumaru right now, since she is currently the best power character to use in Guild Quest. And you also have Soifon, so if you guys want to take advantage of this, you guys can. Although, I don't really think it's too big of a must-summon, realistically speaking. But, yeah, besides that, she has Sprint +1, Guard Break, Havoc of 20, Frenzy 2, Berserker 40, Devastation 50, our attribute character, damage to element-affected enemies of 30%, damage to lacerated enemies of 60%, recharge, droplet drop of 30%. So this character has a 40% droplet rate, and an additional +5 link salt potion, so +10 if you're using the character directly. No super potion skill, but I don't really mind it all too much, although, in my opinion, considering I barely use farmers in co-op nowadays, and I just go into link slot trials, I'm just going to use Ururu as a link if I ever do get her in the near future, so there's that. And then, also she provides a special move damage of 30% to the entire team, which is pretty good for power, by the way. And then, yeah. This is interesting, though, huh? I think she's a premium character at that, too. She's buffing Senjumaru. I like that. I really do. Anywho, the rest of the filler lineup, it isn't crazy good or anything, because if I were to name the only good fillers I see here, it's just going to be this Retsu right here, Parasol Shunsui, Ikaku to some extent. He isn't needed as much because VL just solos it just by having Tenjiro and the likes of the Speed Shuhei. So, like, you don't really need a NAB character for that Guild Quest rotation, but if you're still running Shinji, then okay, yeah, I can see why. Not the Shuhei I just mentioned, I mean, like, the old one, but this guy is a potion link. Good for, you know, giving 40% damage to strong attack damage at full stam, so yeah. This Soifon dead. She was a +10 potion character, right? Yeah. Not really too crazy. And then Noitora, just an old GQ bot. There's better units nowadays. And Rin returns as a filler for the first time, so I mean, it makes sense because Mugetsu did have Yumi Chika as a filler, so they just had to drop Rin in this kind of banner. What's interesting to note is that Step 1 is also 50 orbs. Now, if you guys want to do the 50 orb multi, considering it's 6%, I don't blame you guys for it. It's just only 2 singles. I don't think it really hurts anyone's account, but don't go beyond that. I'm gonna be honest. Anywho, the rest is basically the same as you would expect from a Crown step-up format. The only difference is that once you get to Step 10, you get the pity ticket. You can get to choose between Kon and Ururu. And if you go to the same steps, well, you pretty much have the same format of the Crown step-ups. And then Step 20 gives you the pity ticket. And then, yeah, there's no Step 25. I like this kind of format. The thing is, it's a sleeper banner. The characters aren't really needed all that much. Ururu, I can see good value, but you guys are better off skipping this character overall. It's not worth doing 2,000 orbs just on this type of banner in particular when you can pull them from BBS tickets, so yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the characters. I think that they're fine, but like, yeah, not much. Now let's just react to the gameplays and take a look at what these characters can do. Alright guys, and oh, they actually put the soundtrack. Nice change of pace, but now let's just take a look at the characters already. I really don't care about these units too much, but still, let's just take a look at their stuff. Artwork is nice. Definitely a big improvement from the Metal Exchange version that we got all those years ago, so yeah, I do like this already. And yeah, it makes sense that this guy doesn't inflict status elements. Now, let's just go ahead and get right to the gameplay for Kon, and just take a look at the kit, because that's all we care about. We've already seen what this guy is capable of. So yeah, he has a lunge forward.
His normal attacks are a string of 4 melee attacks.
I love the visuals on this character, I'm not gonna lie. Really cool.
Now for the strong attacks. Strong attack 1 deals damage while pushing forward.
This does seem to be like the 750 lunge, which is pretty good, to be honest. SA2, let's see. Yep, it's another lunge. I think this is a True Sheik guy's SA2. either way, it's basically Magic Society Giselle's SA2.
This attack
Full screen,
forces
1200 radius SA3. I think it's good. I mean, funny enough, this character is already better than Jushiro. That's crazy,
finally,
man.
his special move.
A farmer being better than an old farmer. Bro, they didn't have to go all out on a soul bomb like that, bro. I swear.
And now for Ururu.
They really didn't. Ururu looking depressing, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Attribute character with Soul Reaper
But,
Killer. The soul traits are Technique, Link Slot, Potions +5.
Let's just take a look at her gameplay now.
17. This makes her incredibly valuable in quests where you can get your hands on a high damage output. Party, affected enemies.
Yeah, she doesn't have the SP boost, but like, it doesn't matter too much.
Here are the normal attacks. The normal
Normal
attacks
attacks.
are a string of 4 melee attacks.
Pretty cool.
Now for the strong attacks. The first strong attack spreads out wide and attacks forward.
I can't tell if that's the shotgun blast, but it probably is. Which, to be honest, is not that good of a strong attack.
Strong attack 2 deals damage straight
Yeah,
ahead.
this is a beam, seemingly. And then the SA3.
Here is the third strong attack. Strong attack 3 deals damage.
I think that's new, because she's lunging. Might be a new type of strong attack.
Finally, a special move.
Alright, let's take a look at her soul bomb animation and then check out good old U-Batch's data mines. Either way, both of the soul bombs are pretty similar to each other, but they're still pretty cool.
And those were the character intros to the 100 million download special,
Yeah, either way, what can I say? Visual-wise and soul bomb-wise, absolute cinema. Definitely. Okay, so here we are on the Discord server, Huecomundo. We'll take a look at everything that there is to see. We already have the artworks in-game, so I don't have to crop them out, thankfully. And here are the summon quotes. Let me just go ahead and lower down the volume, just so that way you guys can hear it without the ear rape. Pretty cool. And now here is the kit. Yeah, unfortunately, Ururu got the SA1 that Driscoll has, so it's not that crazy, but like considering this character is a farmer and whatnot, and is not really meant to be used in guild quests, Lemon Breaker, screw it. I'm not even gonna complain about this. And yeah, 3K length beam on the SA2. Yeah, okay, this is new. This is definitely new. A 1020 lunge on the SA3. Wow. I take it. I don't mind it. I think it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, as for Kon, yep, I was right. 750 lunge, 870 lunge, and then a 1200 radius SA3. So like, Kon is definitely the best in banner when it comes to the kit, but skill-wise, obviously, Ururu wins it by a mile, because I like what she does with her support and the link. But besides that, yeah. And here's other data mined news, and yeah, point event is what we have right here, and these are going to be the bonus characters. If you have the Magic Society characters, you can take advantage of all 3 of the characters, and if you don't have them, here are the +1 lottery reward bonus characters that you can take advantage of, being Soifun, Chad, and Ori Hime. This banner, oddly enough, is running, and I do not recommend any of you guys to summon on it. Ori Hime right now is the best in banner, because she is the only ranged Soul Reaper killer that we have for Guild Quest that has Flurry +2 and can get away with being good alongside Giselle. So literally, this is the only character worth pulling for. Noitora is yet another farmer. Ulquiorra has seen better days, unfortunately. Look, I used him in the new extra waves. I barely cleared with like just a couple seconds left at Max Transcendent. That was not fun. And I also had the Christmas Nemo as well, so like it was not a good time to be playing it. So yeah. Mixed free multis are coming our way. It will contain both premiums and seasonal characters. And then when you look at that, Asnot, Na, and the Overcooked is going to be returning on the 23rd. Now, I still think that you guys should skip this banner by far, but I don't blame you guys if you do the discount multis, because Asnot is an insane character to use for the Melee All-Ronker Guild quest, but sadly, this feels more so like a one-character ban. You're only pulling for this character right here, so unless it has good filler, I still wouldn't justify going to step 5, 10, 15, 20. Briscoe is just terrible. And nah. I mean, yeah, he does buff mine characters, but it's like, Yuha's dead. And like, the other Soul Reaper units, like Retsu, Rukia, and all the other characters that we've gotten just have access to much better damage buffers, realistically speaking. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. And then we got page 3 data mined for the attribute tree. So with this, we can take a look at what's coming our way. So, for starters, damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment is getting a slight increase, which is actually pretty cool. Damage to weakened and poisoned enemies. Some increases to some links. Yeah, this is all the other stuff that in which you inflict damage and you do a bit more than that. But anyway, what about the second portion right here, right? Damage to fire, okay. Oh, okay. So it's just damage to ailment-affected enemies, which is not bad, honestly. More damage to that is also great. Of course, we're going to be getting level 13 Transcendence levels and level 13 Link Slot levels as that. Or 23, excuse me, I meant to say that. That being said, unfortunately, full stamina damage boost and full stam strong attack damage is not getting buffed from this page, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to be able to get that, but yeah, pretty much. This is what you can get out of this third page. I'll definitely say, I like this already a bit better than the second page. Oetsu is definitely going to get buffed from this, which I love. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks to you, Batch, like always. Shoutouts to you, fam. Anywho, let me know what you guys think about these two characters right here, all the upcoming content. And, yeah, easy skip, boys. I would not really recommend going past step 1. If you guys want to do the 50 orb multi, I don't blame you guys for it, because it's pretty tempting. If it gives you a chance to be able to pull the new character with just 50 orbs, or literally just make back all of your orbs. But at the same time, not much. I don't even know if I want to do the 50 orb multi. Like, I have the orbs. I can do it if I wanted to, but not much value for me, besides Retsu. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Take care, peace out, bye, sayonara, ciao ciao.